Week 2. We just finished our self-introductions, but do not worry if you have not done yours yet. The course tool VoiceThread will be open for you to submit your videos up until this Sunday. So don't panic. You have some time to set it up. But it's important to do the self-introduction. It sets the tone for the rest of the class. You get to see each other, and also you get to hear your own voice on video. And if you're like me, that's not something you really enjoy, but you get used to it and you realize it's okay. We're all exactly the way we're supposed to be. I've enjoyed listening to the self-introductions that have come in, and I do make audio comments that may seem a little over the top, but that's exactly how I would react in a classroom. So everyone can listen to each other's, and you can too leave your own comments. You do not have to do a video comment, but there is a place for text. I think it's the first choice. When you press that plus sign, you'll see a way you can respond by text. So you can write a little message. And that could be nice sometimes, especially if it's someone that you connect to, or you have similar jobs or children together. And what I love about this class is the same that I've loved about other classes. It's the variety of people. That's the best thing for me teaching at Bristol Community College, is that we do gather people from the community. Students who have been out of school since high school, and maybe they're 15, 20 years out, and this is their first time coming back. Parents who have grown children who are starting new careers. Others who have their career already and they're getting another credential, so they're coming back for an associate's. We have students in this class that are graduating very soon, some graduating with their bachelor's, some with their associates, but we're at different stages of our life, and yet we're coming together to practice our oral communication skills. This class really is for you. At the end, in August 24th, when it all ends, you will have a collection of your videos that really are reflective of a point in time, a snapshot of what you were thinking in the summer of 2024. And I always tell students, keep it in a time capsule. Watch it again 5 years from now. You'll probably get a big kick out of what you were thinking now, and maybe it's exactly what you're still thinking. I've read papers that I wrote back in the 1970s in college, and I'm quite proud of those papers because the sentiment is exactly how I still feel today, and some so different. I've grown so much. So I just want you to know that the self-introduction is important. Everyone followed the assignment beautifully. I love the energy. I loved your openness, your honesty. I write down what you say, and perhaps I'll be able to help you in the future if you're stuck on a topic for one of your presentations. I'll look back at your self-introduction and I'll say, well, maybe you want to talk about your cats or your love of nature or the vacations you've gone on, because what you will speak about in this class is always up to you, and it should be something natural that you would speak about anyway, maybe not in such a formal way, but still something that's natural for you to speak about. So far, and today is June 10th, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to read off the names of the students that I see in the student gallery. We have Alexa, and Andrew, and Veronica, and Rachel, and Gianna, Anita, Valerie, Phelan, Shirley, Aaron P., Chanel, Darlene, Jennifer, Callie, and Percy. So it's great. It's so exciting to me as your teacher, because I first get the roster of names and you're just names on the page. And I always try to pronounce the names the best I can. And then when I listen to hear how you pronounce your name, I try to imitate it. So I'll get there. If I'm off a little bit, I'll try to be point on next time I say your name out loud. But your name's on a page. You are students. You're precious just for that. But then when I hear your voice and I see you and I hear you, oh, you become alive. You're not just a name. You're a person with a past and a history. You all come here from different places, and all that makes you who you are. But that we've all come together is quite unique. And I always think, like, why did we all meet together? There must be a reason. So self-introductions are still open until this Sunday. But thank you for the students who did it in the first week, and that was the assignment. And this week, you're getting ready for your first presentation the In the News, and next week you will post it on VoiceThread. So thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day. I'm still suffering a little bit from the allergies. You can hear it in my voice. Maybe by August, you'll hear a clear voice from me, and then come closer to September, you'll hear sinuses again. It's tough. I know some of you suffered with the same thing. You've written to me. One person wrote that they could not do their presentation because they could not get their voice out. And finally, the student was able to. Also, how many students wrote to me to say that that this simple exercise of self-introduction took them like 12 times. They did it over and over again. It's rough in the beginning. It really is. Even for me, I mean, I look at what I'm doing now and I think I can do better than that. But if I do that for every presentation I do, every video, I'll be doing videos. And this is not a video editing class. So we accept each other as is. And don't be so hard on yourself. Even if you start a presentation and then you stop it and then you start again, we will accept that. That happens in class, you know. Sometimes students will get up there to the podium and they start all like sure-fired and they get about 30 seconds to a minute in and they say, can I start all over again? And we say, sure, let's just erase what we just heard and start again. That's fine. You know, that happens because something happens in your throat or your brain goes off in a different direction. This is the toughest video you'll do, the self-introduction, because it was a bit like open. But once you have your presentation down on paper and you have more of a organized script, if you will, an intro, body, conclusion of some sort, extemporaneously done with just from an outline or notes, you might feel more confident. But I thought you were great. So I have nothing but praise for our class, the summer of 2024. We're off to a good start. We have been launched.